What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the DFS process. In this video, we're going to look back at my lineup from last night and look ahead to tonight's slate. So it was another great night for me and my team. Both of my lineups that I gave out cashed. If you're interested in joining, hit me up on Twitter at the DFS process. We'll get you hooked up. We have both of my lineups put similar scores, put up a 272.5 and a 274.25. Cashed in all formats, cashed in GPP. I did update my core 5 in the comments section and on Twitter. Once the Kyrie Irving, Marcus Morris, and Shane Larkin news came out, Rozier was a lock, Horford was a lock for me, Baines was a lock. All three of those guys did great, and then Tatum also played really well with the 45. Anthony Davis had a great game with 64. I also had Ricky Rubio put up a 40 spot. He killed it in the first half. The game was just such a blowout that he barely played in the second half at all, and he was dealing with foul trouble. But yeah, all in all, it was another great night. I hope you guys all had a great night as well. And let's get right into the picks for tonight's slate. So tonight we got 8 games on the slate. Some nice games on here. One game that I absolutely love is the Golden State Denver game. That is the game that I'm going to stack the hell out of. Starting off at point guard, just a lot of these Nuggets guys are really, really cheap once again, and I'm going to take advantage of that. Jamal Murray at 6,500, starting off with him. Coming off a really solid game with 46 DraftKings points. He's just been playing amazing basketball as of late. Now that he's got his starting rollback, he doesn't have to compete with Emmanuel Mudiay for any minutes. He's just playing in the mid-30s in minutes and been really, really solid. You want to play him when he's at home because he has massive, drastic road home splits. At home, he shoots 3-point percentage is 44%. On the road, it's just 30%. That's a huge difference. And against this Warriors team, it should be a super fast-paced, high-scoring game. The last time these two teams met, the score was like 124, 114. So yeah, you know Jamal Murray's going to have to put in a lot of points for the Nuggets to stay close in this one. But I think you'll have no problem staying close because they are playing at home in Denver, and the Nuggets have a great record at home. They play really well at home, and that's why at shooting guard, I'm going to go with another Nugget, and that's Gary Harris. Now, unlike Jamal Murray, whose price tag actually rose quite a bit, it rose $800. Gary Harris's price tag actually dropped $100, coming off a great game against the Thunder, who are a much tougher team defensively than this Warriors team, which is ranked 22nd in scoring defense. Nuggets are going to have to do a lot. Nuggets are going to put up a lot of points in this game. There's no doubt about it. And Gary Harris at 5,700, that is a steal. He was priced at 6.8, 6.9 just a couple weeks ago. At home, he plays great. He's just so consistent, takes double-digit shots attempts every game. He's just a no-brainer at 57. I have a hard time not playing him. Another Nuggets player you can play is Will Barton. He's also very cheap at 58. He's like a mid-6K player. Now that he's starting, you see all these minutes he's been getting. His floor is like a 30 in the spot. I don't see how he will get below 30, given that he's playing almost 40 minutes a night in this fast-paced game. I just love all these Nuggets players. But at small forward, I didn't want to go all Nuggets, so I put in Otto Porter. I do like Otto Porter at 71. You're getting a nice discount off Bradley Beal. And Porter does have great upside. Last 2 games, he's gotten over 40 in both, which will be well over 6x, which will be actually just around 6x value. But against this Magic team, which is terrible defensively, 27th overall, I see Otto Porter having a really nice game in this one. And him and Bradley Beal are going to have to carry the offense. So I think Otto Porter at 7,100 is a great play. So we got power forward. I like Blake Griffin a lot at 8,200. He's still a lot cheaper than he was when he was a member of the Clippers, where he was every night he was over 9K pretty much. But you're getting him at 8,200 against his Heat team. Blake Griffin's usage is just going to be through the roof. It's going to be the Blake Griffin, Andre Drummond show in Detroit. I think he will definitely hit value. But a power forward that I do like a little more than him is Draymond Green at 77. This is going right back to this game. It's my favorite game on the slate, this Warriors-Nuggets game. Green in this spot it's like one of those games where he goes for a triple-double. The Nuggets do get a lot of turnovers. They're ranked 23rd in their own turnovers. And this is a game where there's going to be a lot of steals, lots of blocks. Super fast pace. You should get a lot of rebounds as well. He hasn't been shooting the ball very well as of late, but that can change. He does play better on the road, averaging a couple more. And against this Nuggets team, they've already played 3 times this season, and he's averaged 43 against them. So if he can get 43, that would be great. That's really, really close to 6x value. He has great upside, triple-double upside, and his floor is relatively safe. And then at center, I love Nikola Jokic at 87 compared to some of these other centers we have. Anthony Davis is fine. He's in a great spot, but it is a back-to-back and it's with travel. I think he might be a bit tired. Joel Embiid is playing his first ever back-to-back. Who knows how many minutes he'll get. Hopefully a lot of people will pick him and he ends up playing like 20 minutes. Karl-Anthony Towns, he's a nice play at 88 against Anthony Davis. I think Cat should play well. But hard for me to fade Nikola Jokic coming off a monster 76-point DraftKings performance, and his price tag only rose up to 87. 87 is a steal price for Nikola Jokic in this matchup. Priced over 9K, well in the mid 9Ks, 9.5. This is a great matchup against Draymond Green. He has done really well against his Warriors team this season, averaging 42. Gets a nice height advantage over Green, and at home he does play a lot better than on the road, averaging 44 at home and only 38 on the road. So given all that, given the fact that the Nuggets are going to have to score a lot of points, given the fact that the Nuggets play amazing basketball at home, Nikola Jokic and these Nugget players are just locks for me. They're going to be building blocks for my lineups, and hopefully these guys go low owned, because I am very, very confident that these Nuggets players are going to come through once again like they did against the Thunder, where I had a entire lineup stacked with 4 of them, and they all crushed value. I love this Nuggets team, and they're going to be building blocks for my lineup, as I said. But thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Drop a like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you all next time.